Okay, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Instagram Insights and how to read all of the different analytics that you'll find on your Instagram profile. So the first thing I will say is that you do need to have a business or a creator account on Instagram in order to access Insights. If you have a personal account, then you will not be able to see Insights. You also need to have at least 100 followers in order to see Insights or analytics on your content. So first thing you're going to do is navigate over to your profile. So it's just clicking your profile picture, the bottom right-hand corner of Instagram, and it's going to open up your profile here. Now everyone's going to kind of have different buttons that are located underneath your bio here. Mine say edit profile, add tools, add shop, email, and insights. People are going to have different buttons here. It just depends on what Instagram thinks that you will want to know. Most people will find insights right here, but if you don't find insights there, then you're just going to go ahead and go up to the little, what I call the hamburger menu, the top right-hand corner with those three lines, and then find Get Insights, and you can navigate to there. But if you're on your profile and you see it here, you can just click Insights, and it's going to open up your Insights overview here for you. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of what everything is. So the default is going to show you the last 7 days of your insights over the last 7 days, and you'll notice at the top it compares it to the previous 7 days. If you want to go out further and see a wider range of your content, then you're just going to click on where it says last 7 days at the top here, and it's going to open up a calendar. At the top, you can scroll across and see 17, 30, previous month, and last 90 days. You can also do custom. So if I wanted to see May 1st to June 30th, I can just click those 2 dates, click update, and it's going to update it for me. And then you can go through your insights and just tap on each one to read into it a little bit more. So if I want to look at accounts reached, I'm going to click on that, and it's going to tell me, again, you'll notice at the top, it has kept my custom date of what I want to look at. It's going to tell me how many accounts that I reached, how many were from ads, and then a comparison to the previous period. And then as you go down, my demographics obviously are not available for a custom time period. So if I wanted to go 7 days, 14, like Instagram's days or timeline, then that would show there. Followers and non-followers, so it's just showing me how many followers versus non-followers are seeing my content. This is excellent because having non-followers see your content is just another opportunity to grow your following. This we're seeing happen a lot with Reels right now because Reels are being pushed out to people that don't follow you. You're also going to see this go up if you're using a lot of hashtags, because people who are following the hashtag may not be following you, but they'll see your content when they search the hashtag. Content reach, again, it's going to break it down by the different types of content. So Reels, posts, stories, videos, and live videos. And again, you're going to see followers versus non-followers. So as I said, you'll notice Reels is where I'm getting most of my reach on non-followers. Again, it's just the way Instagram is pushing them out right now. And then it's going to show me my top posts for this time period based on reach. And I can just kind of scroll through and see them here. But if I wanted to go in a little bit deeper, it's not letting me click in, but normally you can click in there and go in a little bit deeper, but I can show you where to do that elsewhere. And then it's also going to show me my top stories based on reach and my Reels and my videos, and then live videos if I did have any. If we keep going down, you're going to notice impressions. So that's how many impressions you had during that time period, and then profile activity. So this is really exciting to see how many people actually go to your profile, which is a really great action you want people to take, because it just gets you one step closer to getting people to convert, because they'll either send you a message or they'll go to your website or take some other kind of action. So I'm seeing here that I've seen a lot of website taps in this time period, which is really exciting. So I'm just going to go back and let's go to one of Instagram's just preset time periods. So let's say the last 30 days and click update. And I'm just going to go back into that accounts reached, and just to show you a little bit of a difference here. So you're going to see your reached audience now is showing me the top cities of where my audience is coming from, countries, age range, and gender. So this is really cool to see, because you want to see what audience you're hitting. If you're not hitting your target audience for your product or your service, then you might want to switch up your content a little bit more. And then it's going to just go through all of those. So back to the main insights page here. Let's go down to accounts engaged. So these are the people that are actually engaging on your page, so taking some sort of action on your content. So I had 294 accounts engaged. And again, it's going to take me through my engaged audience. So it's not just people seeing my content, but it's people that are engaging. And it's going to tell me the exact same thing, followers versus non-followers. Again, it's great to have non-followers that are engaging because if they see my content, they don't know me at all, yet they're taking time to engage by either watching a full video or commenting, liking, going to my profile or anything like that. That's exciting because it's just an opportunity for me to dive in a little bit deeper with them. And then you've got your interactions as well. And then again, it's going to break it down by top posts, stories, and reels. And it's going to break it down likes, comments, saves, shares. So that's all really good information to have as well. So going back into insights, you can go to total followers. This is probably the space where I take the most time. And normally when I'm in here, I go to as far out as I possibly can. So I go the last 90 days because I like to get the biggest snapshot that I can. So followers is a really great place where you can go and see your follower growth, but also where your audience is located, your age range, gender. Again, really interesting to know if you're hitting your target market. But my favorite spot is right down here at the most active times. So Instagram is actually telling you when your audience is the most active. So you can navigate over to days here and see which days of the week they're most active. And then if you just tap on that bar graph, it's going to show you the numbers associated with that bar graph. So I can pick the days where my audience is the most active, so Tuesdays and Thursdays, for example, and choose to post my kind of most hard-hitting content on those days. And then if I wanted to take a break from posting or not really worry about posting anything too crazy, then I can post it on one of the lesser days, like a Saturday, Sunday. And then if you go back over to hours, then you can just toggle back and forth between each day and you can see which hour of the day people are most active. And again, I'm just tapping on that bar graph to make those numbers appear so I can see which times are the best times to post. Instagram is taking this based on my followers and people who are engaging with my content. So this is where I am going in almost every week and just making sure that the days and times that I'm posting are still relevant for my audience. So if we go back into our main insights page here, you can go into the content you shared. So you can click on your posts and then it is going to sort through all of your content. The default is to sort it by reach, and it's taking everything from the last year. So I don't really need to see the last year's worth of content. I'm just going to go, let's say the last 30 days and see how my content performed there. I even like going, usually when I'm here, I go the last 3 months just to get a good snapshot of a good kind of cross section of the different kinds of content that I post. And then when you click on reach, you can go through and select a bunch of different metrics. So if you want to know post interactions, so what caused people to take the most interactions, then you can look through your content and see which one works. So when I talk about keeping track of your insights and then tracking what content works, this is where you want to go to find out what works. So I'm going into my posts and finding out what's causing the most people to maybe comment. And I'm going to go through and look at what those posts are and do more of that type of content. Typically, you'll see like this one was more of a personal post. I think this was my anniversary. Typically, those posts get the most kind of reach. So I don't discount those, but I'm not really comparing it to my other kind of more business type posts because, of course, more personal posts are going to perform better, just the way that people's minds work and the way that social media works. So I'm really going to be looking at my other kind of more business focused posts and looking at what really works. So 4 tools I use every day for social media content. So that post got me 9 comments. So if that would be a good one for me to repurpose and I can put it into a story or a reel, which I actually did turn that one into a reel because I knew it was performing well. Same with follows. So what kind of content got me the most follows? And you can go through that way. You can dive into all of these different ones here and look through. And again, it's going to take you through. You can select your post type if you want to organize it just by photos or carousel posts. I like seeing them all because I like comparing the different kind of styles. Then if we go back to our main insights page, you can go into stories. And same thing, you can look at what type of stories got you the most reach, engagement, that kind of thing. I don't post a lot of stories. I really should, but I don't. If we go last 3 months, there's really not going to be that much. And you can, again, go to reach and go through all of your different metrics here. What's interesting is that you can actually see if people are tapping on like the next story. So if people are swiping to go to the next story, they don't even want to see the rest of your story, you can see what's causing people to leave your story. Same with exited, what's causing people to leave stories. And I would take those with a grain of salt. It's not really, you never know it's not maybe because of your content that they're leaving stories. They could have just been, in the middle of something or needed to go somewhere else. And then you're also going to see your reels here, and then you can dive in and look at, again, it's going to default to the last year. I go 3 months. If I'm going in here every week, then I'll just go the last 7 days. But if I'm just taking kind of a high level look, then I'll go last 3 months, and I'll look at, so this first one is plays. That's cool, but I don't really want to know that. I want to know reach. How many people did I reach with my reels? And it's going to organize it, and it's always going to put the highest one first. And then if I want to go to interactions and see if people were taking some interaction on my reels, which one was causing people to take the most interaction? So again, great information to know because you know what's causing people to stop, comment, interact, and then you can do more of that type of content. And then you're also going to see your videos there. So this is if you did a live video, then it's going to show up here. And then that is a basic run through of your Instagram insights. Last thing I want to show is when you're back on your profile here, some people might also have the professional dashboard up at the top here. If you click on that, it's just going to give you a little bit of a different view of your insights. So it's going to give you a little bit of a snapshot here of your account insights and your growth and reach, and then some of your tools, tips, and resources. So this is just something that Meta has put together just to kind of give you a little bit of a different snapshot. If you want to go into account insights, see all, and then it's going to take us back into our insights here. If you go into your tools, see all, it might not work for me. There we go. And this is where you can go into ads, set up Instagram shopping, saved replies, set up branded content. So if you're partnering with a creator, that kind of thing. So that's just the professional dashboard and how it's different from your insights. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit like if this was helpful for you, and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer.